We've pressed auto enabled, TXCQ is enabled, and just watch what happens. So it's quite loud. Now the power is limited to 5 watts, and it's not recommended to do this for too long because you can burn out the transmission, let's say. So it's definitely working. Look, CQ M0FXB IO81. We can select a station to, reply to, if you can select one of these. We're just going to sit back and let it do its thing. I've run the tuner. As far as we know, the power's 5 watts. SWR's not perfect. I'll tune it in between the next go. There it goes, it's gone silent now. Now the other thing is, if you do turn the VFO knob, you're not changing the frequency, but you are moving, and you're looking for a gap on the FT8 frequency. And then obviously, just like you would if you're using the WSJTX software. We've got a station there, F5RR5 DL10R+11. Now I am literally using this for the first time ever, yeah? The last time I used it, I couldn't get it to transmit because I couldn't get my call sign in. Now I highly recommend you get an adapter and connect your keyboard, plug it into the bottom, see where my finger is? Plug it into the bottom USB-C, and then with an adapter plug your normal wired keyboard in, which is what I'm using here, because it's a lot easier when you need to enter your call sign. So if we just end the transmission a minute, and we'll press, see it says here, when we press the app button, press again, then go 1, app 1, you can press FT8, but before you do that, look, call sign, press call sign, and look, mine's in there, and I just typed it in with my keyboard, and then press enter on your keyboard. If you're using this, I would say you get the on-screen keyboard, but I've been advised use your external keyboard, and thanks to the station that messaged me and told me that on YouTube. So QTH IO81MI. Once you've got that in, press the app button again, press FT8, choose, it tells you there's 5 watt limit, then choose, if you cycle through here, look, 40, 20, at the moment it's only giving me those 2 choices. Let's put on FT4, okay. I didn't realise it did FT4 actually. So FT8 and then cycle through the bands. Let's try 20. I'll just leave it for a second, see how let it populate, if at all, because my antenna isn't great for 20 meters. So let's just try again, app. And you can see we do RTTY, SWR scan, GPS. Gonna hit FT8. Power limited to 5 watts. See what band we're on. 20 meters. Right. When it starts to drop down the trail, I feel that it's more likely to work, because sometimes it doesn't, yeah? It's just the way it is. But generally it works well. Now remember, if we move the VFO, we look for a gap, and then we're going to enable, and it's got my call sign in, it's got my grid number. And there it goes. So give it a go. Try it out. I'll put the link in the description. But that's the XIEGU X6100 transmitting FT8. And if we come out completely, let's go back to normal mode. 40 meters. See who's about. Now there's a new voice feature. If you hold down GEN, let's just do that again. Was it DFN? There it is, voice mode. Press it again, and the radio actually talks to you. Get it into LSB mode here. If you turn the key fast, it actually tunes faster. If you turn it slow, it tunes slower. Seems busy tonight. And notice you've got a recorder function there. Big settings menu. Scroll down with this MFK. Brightness, set your time and date. Line in, line out settings. Clock view, ALC, mag and frequency, timeout. Gen long, right, you can sort of tell the keys to have a function. So at the moment the gen is set to have a screenshot. Let's turn it down a bit. The app button, long press, starts to record. Nothing on that one, or that one. And I know that there's all shortcuts for the DFL and the DFN, and all of the microphone, a load of the microphone buttons as well have shortcuts. There's your play, record, gain, voice mode. Yeah, I put that on. And I did come on earlier, that voice mode. Lots of settings with your waterfall and spectrum. There's your frequency acceleration. You know, when you spin the dial, you can change that. Transverter as well, you can connect to it. The 77's 2 meters. Timeout brightness there. Button brightness. Clock view, and then back we can start again. So there's so much, and if you hit the key button, you start to get all the CW. The message, I think that did that work? Well, it did change the screen. So yeah, record, rename, delete, play, send, beacon, beacon. So you've got functions there on the message. Keys for your CW. So it's fantastic, isn't it? And then you saw the FT8 decoder. Let's hit the app again, and we'll go to, see if we can find, where is it? FT8 SWR scan, not tried that one. Let's hit it and see what. So yeah, there's your FT8. Sorry, it's your SW scan. And if we put it into CW mode, let's go to low down, find some CW. Look, it will actually automatically put me into CW. I didn't have to change anything. And look what it starts to do automatically. If it can find something, it automatically starts to decode CW. It just needs to hear something. How cool is that? Bye for now, 7-3.